Hello, everybody. I am Lou Mongello, and welcome back to WDW Radio Live. Today is Wednesday, November 11th, 2015, 11/11/15. I was going to say it seems like it's been a long time since I have been broadcasting from the home office, but I'm not even back in the home office. You may recognize that this is not where I have been broadcasting from for the past 5 years or so. I recently moved, and then I was traveling. I've been doing a lot of stuff live, out and about on the road, at sea, in the parks, in the car, wherever else I may be. And I've got the headphones on because, as you can probably tell, it's also pretty echoey in here because I've got nothing on the walls. I'm sitting on a folding chair, and I am broadcasting from my beautiful plastic folding table. So everything is sort of jumbled together very, very quickly for tonight. But even though we did a really nice broadcast last night, and thank you to everybody who watched live from the Osborne family spectacle of Dancing Lights and the Merry, whatever it's called, party. We had a lot of fun broadcasting for about 2 hours last night. So thank you for coming back to the box where you guys have been really for, I think I started broadcasting in late 2007, early 2008, from that first broadcast that I thought was going to be 10 minutes long in my basement in New Jersey on Ustream that lasted almost 6 hours. You guys have consistently shown up week after week, and there is no greater reward, there is no greater blessing, there is no greater feeling than having so many of you continue to show up when you can. Sometimes you're mobile, sometimes you're in the parks and you watch, and Wednesday really is my favorite night of the week, other than pasta night and Taco Tuesdays and Sushi Fridays. But other than those 3 days, Wednesday is my favorite day. I truly love you guys, and I appreciate you, and I'm speaking to you individually because, and I'm seeing people like Jim, Disney 05, people have been around since the beginning, Brian, and so many of you watching from overseas, Scotland, the UK, England, Germany. I mean, and you're watching in the wee hours of the morning. Some of you are watching from work, and you're 3, 4, 5 hours behind wherever you are in the U.S. And I'm really, really grateful. And you've stuck with me through a lot of the tough times that we've had here on Ustream. Sometimes it doesn't always want to cooperate, but this is still the box, and that's why I put the logo up, because and that's where the idea of the box people came from, because we've been doing it for so long. That being said, you probably have hopefully also followed me around as I've tried a few other different platforms along the way. I did try a few other desktop live streaming services like Livestream, YouTube Live. I tried once or twice, was not very happy with those. I tried a couple of different software packages, hardware packages to try and make it a much cleaner experience. And of course tonight, the night that I'm on Ustream, things are working well, but in the past it has not always been that way. When Meerkat first launched, I was a beta tester for Meerkat. Really liked that platform, but when Periscope came out and I saw the potential for what Periscope could be, obviously with the backing of Twitter, I sort of went all in on Periscope and was broadcasting intermittently from the parks, either on Periscope or on Ustream. Had a lot of problems with Ustream, both desktop and mobile. Ustream sort of never got to update their software enough for updated Mac versions. I don't even mean El Capitan, I mean like Yosemite and things like that. I tried desperately to work with the Ustream people to improve their interface and resolve some of the problems, but I saw that I was having much better engagement, much better quality on Periscope, and obviously I can't broadcast from 2 devices at once when I'm mobile. That being said, when I was here in studio, I had a really wild jury-rigged setup that I would broadcast live on Ustream and broadcast on Periscope, so you could choose which platform you guys preferred, and it was really interesting to see where you went, and some of you were awesome. You were on both at the exact same time. But about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I'd been in contact. I was contacted by Facebook asking me if I wanted to try something new, which is a new app that they have, which is not available publicly, but they asked me if I wanted to verify my profile. So if you follow me on Facebook.com/Lou Mongello, you see I have a little blue check mark. And what that gave me the ability to do was broadcast live directly to Facebook, which was really, really interesting. So one night I tried broadcasting first on Periscope and then went over to Facebook Live and was blown away by what I saw. First in terms of the quality, the image stabilization, but really the commenting system, the way it handled pauses and interruptions in the quality of the Wi-Fi or the LTE service. There were no ads, unlike Ustream. You might actually be watching an ad right now, waiting for this part to load. It's a complete ad-free platform, but really the thing that I liked and continue to like about Facebook Live is the engagement. I'm not a numbers person. I don't care about my stats. I don't look at my stats. I love you guys, and I care about you, and I want to, I care more about engaging with you than trying to build the audience. I think that if you guys like what you see and hear and read and tweet, whatever it is, that hopefully you will go out, as you have been for more than 10 years, and tell your friends. The problem that I've run into now is I have 3 competing platforms, and I can really only broadcast one at a time. When I'm here at home, in the global headquarters studio, I can sometimes choose to possibly have 2 different ones, but I have consistently had nothing but issues with Ustream. I've gotten a lot of emails from you. Hopefully I've responded to every one of them about the issues that I as a broadcaster and you as a viewer have had with Ustream, whether it is the inability to log into chat, the fact that it continues to crash, the ads, we cannot get rid of the ads. I tried paying for Ustream for a number of years. Unfortunately, because of how often I broadcast and how many of you show up, that didn't work. It was just cost prohibitive for me. And then asking you to pay Ustream to not have the ads and then me still have problems on the broadcast side was not fair of me to ask of you. You're right. When Ustream is up, it's not bad. I can do some things in Ustream that I cannot do elsewhere. I can put up graphics, I can share video, do a lot of those things. But where Ustream fails is when it doesn't feel like working. And number 2, on the mobile side, the mobile app is awful and has not been updated in a long, long time, and I don't know why. I think Ustream, again, being the platform I and a lot of other people started on 7-8 years ago, had a huge opportunity in the live broadcasting space to really do some amazing things. Maybe take some lessons from or give some lessons to things like Periscope and Meerkat and even Blab and some of the other ones that are out there now. But some people are saying that Facebook is wonderful. Look, I also understand that not everybody is available to be on every platform all at the same time. Some people are Twitter people. Some people don't have a Facebook. Some people don't like Ustream or can't watch Ustream. For some people, it's blocked at work because of probably the ports that are being used. So it's blocked by firewalls. Again, people seem to not like the ads. And having tested these all out, especially as I start to do more broadcasting from home, I really do need to kind of pick a platform because I think it's not fair to you guys to try and figure out where am I going to be this week. Am I going to be on Periscope? Am I going to be on Ustream? Am I going to be on Facebook? Or too bad because I like one over the other. Tonight being a perfect example, it took me about 40 minutes or so to get the Ustream producer software to actually recognize the camera. It could not recognize the microphone, which is why I'm using my iPhone headset. So I acknowledge that there are pros and cons to each, and it's tough for me to have to pick one. But I do have to say, especially looking at things like last night, the engagement on Facebook is exponentially. It's not even close. It's exponentially higher than on any other platform by far. So, for example, last night, I broadcast from the Osborne Lights. Within the first hour of the broadcast and after, there were more than 8,000 views on it. On Periscope, it would probably be closer to 2,500, maybe 3,000. On Ustream, it's only the people who are able to watch live, and then I'd have to download the video, re-encode it, upload to YouTube, upload to Facebook. The numbers were not nearly as close. More importantly, the fact that you can comment there and share it. The shareability of Facebook is the game changer, right? It's the game changer, I think, in terms of the long-term effect as well. Periscope is nice, you can tweet it, but once the Periscope is gone, it's gone. And if you do download it and re-upload it again, the quality is not there. Jim, you're right. We had more than, I think the highest number I had was like 550 or 560 or so last night. Again, I don't care about the numbers, but I do need to find some type of barometer. And the other thing too is that when the video is over, it's instantly on Facebook. So if you missed it or had to leave or came in late, you can instantly go back and watch the video. You can also share the video if it happens to be something that you like, especially if it's maybe a short form video, or even last night touring around the Osborne Lights. The shareability of Facebook really is something that I like. So my thought, and the reason why I tweeted and shared the social before, in terms of why I want you to watch on Ustream tonight, was because I think a decision has to be made, and I think you could probably tell that I think the way to go in the long run for all of us to benefit. And again, hoping Facebook doesn't change things. Never say never. Never say never. But I think right now, I really like, and I'm going to probably, for the most part, broadcast. I don't want to say exclusively, but when I need to broadcast, Facebook will be my first choice. Obviously, there are times that Periscope might be sort of something I need to choose instead for one reason or another. But I think right now, Facebook is the way to go. I've asked a lot of you while you're watching, which one do you prefer, especially tonight in the Magic Kingdom. When I went from Periscope over to Facebook, so many of you said you liked it better, whether it was the quality, the chat, the shareability. Stan Solo says, one of the things I like about Facebook, everybody has real names, so I can tell who they were. As a broadcaster, I dig that a lot too. You guys self-police, you self-moderate. You don't really get a lot of knuckleheads, especially there's no knuckleheads in the box. Periscope, you get some every now and then. I hate having to sort of kick or ban people, but it's the nature of the game. I use the fake name. If your name's Dopey Dude 77, you can go in and sort of say whatever it is that you want. But I do like the real names on Facebook as well. I think that helps us identify each other too. Look, the reason why I started doing this is not because I want you to watch me, because I want to be able to chat real time with you. That's why I started doing this in 2007. But I also want, as you have done, for you guys to create a community together. And that's what you've done. You are the box people. And I will tell you that when I speak at conferences, whether about podcasting, social media, brand management, brand engagement, guests, I talk about you specifically and the community that you have created here because of the live broadcasts. Space Coast Masters, I like Facebook, just with notification alerts that you're live. Wish they had that function. I think that's happening. You also, if you follow me on Facebook, and that's what I'm going to ask you to do tonight, is to follow me on Facebook. If you follow me on Facebook, you can also set up notifications. So if you click on the drop-down box on the right-hand side of my profile, you can turn on notification, and that is going to be the thing you need to do. So when I do go live, you will be notified. You'll get a pop, especially if you have notifications enabled on your iOS device. I assume that Android works the same way. Periscope drained your phone battery too fast. Yented, I agree wholeheartedly. Last night, I had a full battery and one backup battery for 2 hours. I've blown through both of the backup batteries and had to end my broadcast much earlier on Periscope. So you're right. You can watch Facebook on mobile, MZTVQHC. I can't even pronounce that. If I knew your real name, I could say what that was. The iPad delay, Stan Solo, is not as bad. Andy from Lou, I talk this fast in person as well. I'm trying to make this fast, so don't make this drone on too long. It might be too late for that. But I really do want you to please go over to facebook.com/Lou Mongello. I would love for you to please follow me there, turn on notifications, because I really like that platform. I like the engagement. I like being able to see your names. I love the fact that you, and I would hope that you can and will do this, not only can comment, but can share it. So if you see something that you like, you share it with your friends as well. Make our box community grow. I think somebody a couple weeks ago called it the face box. That's fine. You can call it what you will. I think it really, like a house. It doesn't matter where you move to, right? Because wherever you are, that's home, and that's how I feel with you guys. Hopefully, if I don't like, if we're not able to do the Ustream and the Periscope, that you will come over to Facebook. I do understand some people do like the anonymity. That does open the door for the knuckleheadedness that some people, and look, I have a responsibility to protect you. So when somebody comes in and sometimes they say some non-Disney-like things, I feel like that reflects poorly on me. Darlene Nagy from West Seneca, New York, see, I know who Zeus NY is, says, I'm really helping you learn social media, but, well, good. So hopefully that's a good thing. So Kutiki, you're following me. What do you do next? So if you click the follow button, remember, and unfortunately because of Facebook, I can't accept any more friend requests. If you follow me and then go and then turn on notifications, you will be notified when I go live. I also have it set up, and I go and I tweet it as well. So if you're following me on Twitter, you'll get a notification. I'll say broadcasting live on Facebook from the Magic Kingdom, so you'll know you can head on over to your news feed or to my page directly. Turn on notifications very easily. Excellent. Jimmy Kenny, your screen name is really anonymous. Yeah, there's no hearts on Facebook. And look, I love the hearts, although that's also making you guys sit there and do this a lot. The hearts are nice for social proof for some people. That doesn't matter to me. Again, the numbers don't matter. It's the people who are here, who are watching. Those are the people, you are the people that I care about. I also want to care about the people who can't watch live, say, oh, I've got this thing going on Wednesday night and I miss it, and they don't get to participate in some of the fun that we have. The fact that they can go on Facebook, watch it as if it was happening live, and continue to comment, and then I can go back and reply to comments and like the comments, whatever it may be, that is something that I really enjoy as well. Facebook is not blocked at your jobs at Disney 05. That is a good thing as well. If you have any questions, if you have any problems, if you have any concerns, please put them here in the chat, which I know is a little bit behind. Flip31 says, if there's no follow button, what do you do? So if you are already friends with me on Facebook, there might not be a follow button. If you are having an issue with that for some reason, let me know and I will try and help walk you through that. So SP Catherall, some of the other people who are just coming in, Ryan Geisler, I am not in the old house. I am for the first time in a very empty, very echoey new digs. But as you can see, I'm on the folding table. There's nothing on the walls. And what we've really been talking about is the future of the box. And there is going to be a future of the box, I promise. But it looks like moving forward, my platform of choice, at least right now, and never say never that we'll come back to Ustream or come back to Periscope if things change. But right now it is going to be on Facebook Live. I will always tweet out that I am live on Facebook. I have a system set up that when I post to Facebook, it will tweet out. You probably saw that a couple times last night. If you go to facebook.com/Lou Mongello, follow me there. Be sure to turn on notifications, especially if you are not on Twitter. That is going to be the best way to get notified. College looking space. I am not in a college dorm room. This will eventually have bookcases and display cases, a lot less stuff than I had in the past. Yes, it's going up on eBay, I promise. I did not move to Golden Oak. I did not paint the room, but I dig the blue, right? I dig the fact that it came in WDW Radio blue and Box People blue as it is. So see, Zach is talking about he's getting ads. It's so hard for you guys to watch. Ray Delic says, like the Facebook studio better, the Ustream studio is barren. Hub Dave, I am not a Snapchatter. I am on the platform. I don't really engage very much. I sort of just watch a little bit in the background. Mom to MJ loves the blue. Turn on notification. Click on the three dots. Get notification. Drac CIP. Thank you very much. Again, you can get a screenshot over here. And you can email me, message me, whatever it may be, if you are having some sort of issues following me and turning on notifications. So again, I appreciate you sharing the journey, the literal and figurative journey that we are on together. The friendship you have extended to me means more to me than I can express. I don't really know how to do it. I will try and do it actually in a very small way. I did create a coupon code for you guys. If you want to go and get any of the audio guides or 102, use code BOX40 at the shop at WDWRadio.com. Save 40% off any one item or all of your items, all the audio tours. I have a few of the Tomorrowland CDs left, the 102 Ways Guide. If you want to share that code, I'll leave that code active for about a week or so. So if you want it, if you want anything there, if you want to share anything, it's just a small way to say thank you. If there's something else I can do for you, please let me know. So I'm going to end the broadcast here. This way I can maybe save this and share it for those people, again, who didn't get a chance to watch this live. Again, moving forward, every Wednesday night broadcast and then future broadcasts from the parks, at sea, in the air, in the car, while I'm walking, whatever I may be doing, are probably going to be at facebook.com/Lou Mongello. Really, really hope that you can come and follow me on the platform there, share broadcasts as they go out, and let other people know as well, especially because I do a lot. You see, I'm doing a lot more than just talking about Disney and the parks. And I got some things for the future, the very, very near future, probably early 2016, that we'll be doing, and then hopefully you will share in these new adventures with me along the way. Drop the tease, drop the mic, walk off stage. So with that, I'm going to thank you again for tuning in tonight. In the box, look, it will always be the box. It will always be home, no matter where we are. Again, don't forget, every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, right here at WDW Radio Live. I am Lou Mongello. Follow me at Lou Mongello, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube. No, not YouTube. MySpace, Friendster, wherever it is. CompuServe. I'm still Lou Mongello on CompuServe, I'm sure. Thank you so very much. Going to kill the broadcast here. Stay on and chat with you guys for a while longer. See ya.